Chickens. I think chickens is the perfect nickname for kitty cats. And I say that because that's what I call my kitty cats. I call them little chickens. Okay. If you... What is playing right now? Oh, I don't know this one. What if it's... Oh, I do love her though. Glorilla. Alright, one more song. Or part of one. Which one? Have some Royal Otis. Did you really have to let it linger? Or did you make the conscious choice? Did you let it linger on purpose? Or what's the deal, dude? Meow, meow, meow. Unknown UFO 10. I caught you. You can't get away. Not on my watch. It is not lingering on my watch. Ooh. I thought the world of you. Alright. I will hang out with you while I do my tweet. Hello. My brain is not quiet because there's words in a song. And I can't deal with that mentally. Yes, I'm feeling better. Yesterday I just was like, bro, God's telling me not to stream today. God is telling me not to. I can use God as an excuse. God said, "Thou shalt not stream, because I shall send down a hell beast named Gilgamesh. Thou shalt not stream. Thou shalt not stream." Gilgamesh is not in here. He's taken to being a fucko in another room. They don't care about me anymore now that they have the freedom to the rest of the house. I didn't like the picture I took, so I'm taking another one. But it's like dark on this side of the room. What's my hair doing? I can't look at the camera directly. I don't like this. How about... not even watching? Okay, dude. If I make this like this, and die, oh, move that. And I move this temporarily. And I open Twitter. And I hide cat cam. If I make eye contact, that looked so bad. It didn't even look good in a funny way. Okay. Streaming. What do I look like when I'm streaming? I'm trying to take a screenshot. Do you mind? Also, I think I'm too... Am I too pale? Why am I posed like that? I'm look like I'm perched on the side of a fucking cathedral. There's my caption. I almost posted 2 pictures. I'm perched on the side of a cathedral. And I'm streaming. False advertising? I don't think so. I could stream from the side of a cathedral if I wanted to. I just don't feel like it. How long is acceptable to wait at a restaurant for your food? How long is acceptable? If you got to a restaurant and it was like after an hour you got your starters, and then it was like, or even like an hour and a half, and then after that you still hadn't got your mains after like 2 hours. I feel like it must have been an hour for starters. Because today I went with Pedguin and stop, the music has words. Pedguin, Evelyn, his dad, and his stepmom, and we went to Cow and Sow. And the girl took our drinks order, brought the drinks, took our food order, and then just never came back. And then it was like, we weren't really keeping track of time because we were also trying to entertain Evelyn. And then there was like a full table of like 10 people behind us. And then there was like another table of 2 parents and a child, and then 2 more tables of 2 people, and then 1 table of 4 people. And it looked like there were 2 waitresses or servers. And then it was like at some point the manager came out, and then he was doing everything. And we would have asked for assistance earlier, but the problem was that after the girl brought our drinks, she never looked in our direction ever again. I'm trying to fix... Since it's dark in here, the cat cam is dark too. Not that the cats are going to come in here because they've discovered the living room, so they don't care about me anymore. But so it was impossible to get her, like, attention. This is the Cow and Sow at the, at Queen Square, basically. Does she even know who you are? I don't know. Oh my god, the camera. Of course it would do that. Why? Okay, because the exposure didn't exist or something is what it was trying to tell me. And so I just don't even know. Like I said, she gave us our drinks once and then she just never came back. And then she like never looked in our direction. And it got to the point where... What the heck, Uncle Ninja? Thank you so much for the 10, I can read. 10 gifted subs. Thank you very much. And we got the like, all of us got the lunch 2-course thing. And so basically it was like either belly pork or burnt ends, and then we either had like flat iron steak or a flat iron steak sandwich, and one person got a cheeseburger. Evelyn got kids pasta. Bee costume at 100 subs. Oh, 2 children have entered the room. 2 baby childs. I can't tell. Let's look at this real quick. And so we got our starters. Was it like an hour when we got our starters or something? And then it was like we ate the starters, and we had waited already so long for the starters that I was thinking certainly our food will be here soon. 1 hour starters, 2 hours for food. That's what I thought, but I was like, did it really take that long? And I guess they were busy with the 10 people table, but it didn't seem like it. And it also was like, we watched the table next to us that had 2 parents and their child, and they waited for their dessert for like ever. And the 10 people table did get like the starter, the main, and the dessert, it looked like. I feel like they forgot who ordered the food we ordered and was waiting for someone to complain. Yeah. So it got to be like, the girl never came back to ask us if we wanted more drinks. She never was like, oh, so sorry it's taking so long, here's what's happening. Pedguin said he's pretty sure he didn't even see the kitchen, like, preparing the dinner at all. And then at some point, the manager started Cow and Sow at Queen Square. At some point, the manager came out and started doing the tables himself, and our server girl, like, just stood at the, like, host stand and didn't do anything. And I've been to Cow and Sow before, and it was really nice, and the waiter that I had that time was super nice, and the food was fast, and it was delicious. And then this time was like, so it got to be around 2 hours, and we kept trying to, like, catch someone's attention to complain. But, like, no one would even look at us or anything. And they were still, like, taking food to the other tables and stuff. And so we were, like, trying to flag someone down, and no one would even look at us. And then, finally, Pedguin's stepmom, she got the manager guy to stop, and she was like, oh, like, we're still waiting for our food. We've been waiting 2 hours. And he's like, wait, what are you waiting for? And she's like, we're waiting for our main courses. And he was like, oh, I'm really sorry. He's like, it'll be 3 minutes. And so then I think we waited still another like 10 minutes. And I think they literally made our food when we brought it up to them. Because I think, like Ped said, they just like completely forgot. Like, I think maybe at one point they made the food and then they were like, wait, where's this supposed to go? Oh, the exposure is too low on this, so they're in like low FPS mode. They did end up giving us a discount on like quite a few things, but I think it came out to be still like a lot. Like, it was still almost regular price. And then I think they only took about $10 off or something from what Ped said. It was like 10% off on the drinks. And, you know, they probably reheated your food. That was the other thing. It was like I got flat iron steak that came with chips. And the food is usually good, and it was not good this time. Like, and also all the food trucks were outside, like right across by where the what I call the fairy liquid fountain is, which is like the right at the bottom of park. So Ped kept saying, let's just go over to the food trucks, let's just leave. But yeah, they took off like 10% off of all the drinks, which we didn't even get that many because they never came back. So none of us got even a second drink after 2 hours besides when we asked for still water with our mains. And then I think they took off... Anonymous, thank you. I think they took off some percentage of the mains, and then they gave Evelyn her £1.50 ice cream for free. And then that was like it, so it was only like £10. We should have just started to leave, and if they tried to stop us, just be like, do you even know what I ordered? I know. Yeah. And I think, like... I wish we would have just left. And also they were like, oh, we'll remove the service charge. And I said to Ped and his family, I was like, oh, that's nice of them, considering that we received absolutely no service at all. So, yeah, I mean, take that off. Like, whoever came over and spoke to us ever? Nobody. I know, service charge. And the guy that, like, talked to us about that was a different guy than the manager, so I don't know who he was, or at least... I don't know if he was the manager and the other guy was just dressed nicely. Someone clipped this and put it in their Google review. Oh my god. I just don't get it. And that girl, like, at some point, and I don't know if this was just me imagining it or what, but it felt like at some point the waitress girl just started to look sad. And I was like, I don't know if she's stretched out. I don't know if she's stressed out or something, but she, like, never came and talked to us. So, and, like, I felt a bit bad, but also, like, she could have at any point just come over and, like, checked on us. Because obviously we were looking all around, and so were some other tables. It wasn't like we got reassigned another waiter, though. No, nothing. Like, nothing. She just would stand at the, host stand, and then she would go... we watched her go over to the other tables and give them stuff. And then when the food came, my flat iron steak... So, a 2-course... I can't remember how much the 2-course was. If you got 3-course, it was £22. So my pork belly and my flat iron steak with chips. And when the flat iron steak with chips came, it was 4 slices of, like... barely warm steak with a sauce and some microgreens on the side. And I was like, so I've waited 2 hours for you to make 4 slices of a steak. Not even like a full steak. Pedguin got the same thing basically, but on a sandwich. On a piece of bread, not even a closed sandwich, an open face sandwich. Someone else at the table got a burger. And then the other person also got the 4 slices of flat iron steak. So, like, I don't... Yeah, no wonder it only took them less than 10 minutes to cook the food, but still. Ridiculous. Like, I don't usually complain about things to the restaurant, but... What's Gilgamesh doing? Is he being naughty? Or did he go poop and now... Brian has to cover it up? Maybe so. It looks... I guess it's always this dark. Gilgamesh came out and Brian goes in. I'm not surprised. Well, where did Gilgamesh go then? Did he leave? Or are they both in there? He might... I hope he's not under the desk. I feel bad also because... I do think I see his little frickin' body under my desk. Excuse me, sir. Chicken. He's like sat on the plug. Bro, he better not. Brian going to town on the piggy. He's looking for Gilgamesh too. How about 1 Dreamies? So that you'll come out from under my desk. Unless I'm... Chicken! he shouldn't be able to get on the PC tower because I've attempted to block off the top of it, but I'm sure he'll find another way. I'm not rewarding him. I got him out from under the desk, I hope, is how he looks at it. Alright, I will thank some people first. They are so cute. Thank you again, Uncle Ninja, for those 10 gifted subs earlier. Let's see. Yeah, they are getting so big as well. Okay, so yesterday, Mito Choco gave out 5 gifted subs after I sent the raid. And then, Mito Choco, you son of a bitch. Niaran also gifted out 10 subs and gave some bits yesterday since I had a meltdown. Thank you, I appreciate that. Ivan did significant order. Doom, Torb, Scott, Fov, Versailles, Morton, and Palin, and Disco all have watched 50 streams in a row, which is, I feel very proud to have been streaming at least consistently enough for people to get stream streaks that high. UWD John, thank you for the 29 months. Sandown, thank you for the bits. Uncle Ninja, thanks again for the 10 gifted subs. And Gamers, thanks for the bits. I need to figure out, besides bee costume, what to do for subs and stuff too. But we'll see. I'm familiar with this service. I have the worst luck in restaurants, some of the worst. Hit in the face with a plate. Burnt food. Raw food sent back to the kitchen 4 times. Still raw, left without eating. Jeez. Hello, Rodney. Your top 3 bobas. Thanks, Rodney. Which reminds me, I do have a canned boba drink in the fridge. Maybe I'll get that soon. I know, the streaks break sometimes too. Tell Rodney, he's an engineer for the website. Maybe he'll know how to fix it. What's going on in that box they went back in again? It's because they've got a different litter in there that they're used to. Because I wanted to switch over to Katsan. And also, probably Brian was like, this might still stink, so I'm going to cover it up some more. And then last night, fucking Gilgamesh had what I thought was a piece of fuzz on his butt. So I pinched it to get it off of him, and it was actually poopy. It was poop. And luckily, I didn't think about it too hard. And so I just immediately went and washed my hands instead of thinking about it. What are you doing to my backpack, you little freak? Your poop is stinky, dude. He's walking away with his ears back, like a little... Now he's attacking my shoe in the hallway. Also, Fov warned me about this, but Gilgamesh and Brian both love to sit directly under my chair, and they especially love to lie down under the, legs of the chair. And so usually I check where they are. And last night, I didn't look, because I saw Brian, and I assumed Gilgamesh was by him. And so I scooted my chair. And he wasn't upset or anything, but I felt him, move and jump out of the way. And I apologized to him, but he didn't cry or anything. However, in the spot where he used to be, before he moved, was a fucking, little, yes, quite a decent size of a tuft of hair. And I was like, so I checked him for bald spots and I don't see any. But it was kind of funny in a way because it was where he used to be. Sir. Now I got a new little bin and he's sitting on the bin now. Okay, I'm gonna scoop their poop into the litter genie so that I don't have to smell it. And you don't have to smell it. They're being naughty today. I say today as if they're not naughty every day. They pooped, which I feel like I need to move the time of my stream or something, so I'm not dealing with cats pooping at the start. And then Chicken, he's trying to wear my backpack. My goodness. And they're going under the computer a lot still. Go play in the hallway, you fucks. Their favorite toy is the spring toy. I'm just gonna throw it down the hallway. That's their favorite thing. Where did it go? They have like a poopy schedule. They do. Is this Thomas the Tank Engine? Hello, preserved reality. They poop on a schedule. So that's what they do. Postman Pat. And now Oh, it's meme music medley. I was like, what the fuck's going on? And then Gilgamesh was under the computer, and I went to try to get him out. And then he started playing with my hoodie strings. And I was like, you know what? I should have known. Rodney subscribed with Prime. Rodney, on your boss's dollar? On Mr. Bezos's dollar? You choose me? I'm honored. I'll write a review for you. How about that? Excuse me, Mr. Bezos and Mr. Dan Clancy or whatever your name is. Rodney technical supports me sometimes. He definitely does not make dirty jokes all the time. And he supports me on not your money, sir, on his very own dollars. Thank you, Rodney. Last night, after I freaked out... Oh, their spring is under the cardboard now. Last night, after I freaked out, I decided to do the Shadows of Doubt tutorial in a non-pressure environment. And then I was like, oh, this is so fun. So I solved my first case. Ped told me he's never done that before, so I videoed me turning in the case and getting a gold star on it and leveling up. And I said, look, I did it. This drink is okay. What do you have now, chicken? Gilgamesh is good at, he picks up the spring and stuff. Fuck off, Pedguin, that's not what happened. It is kind of what happened. Oh yeah, I need to do a Jingle Cats. The only reason I even think of this jokes is your bad influence. I don't think that's the truth, Rodney. You named your cat Gilgamesh? We did. Pedguin chose it. She had a broken leg and 100 bullet holes as she limped. I did not. I had a broken leg because I had to fight the guy because he wouldn't leave the fucking apartment. Chickens! And then, he had shot me a whole lot before that, too. But it was fine. I still did it. I ended up beating him up. What happened to the Boba Star emote? Which one is that? That one. Store. Oh. Dragon Quest series. I've not played those before. So they go and they hang out and they sleep in the living room and have a nice time. Don't want anything to do me with when they're cuddling. Since they're growing up now, right? And now when they want to play around and fuck up my computer and take a shit, that's when they want to be around me. That's what's going on. And they're causing an absolute ruckus in the hallway. Little Clarky, thank you for the 30 months. Jeez. But yeah, I had fun with Shadows of Doubt. Okay, so my backpack that I use as a purse is on the floor next to my desk, and it is usually there still. But usually I have it so that the straps are underneath the backpack. Today the straps are facing upwards. And so it has been claimed as a toy now. Anyways. Tech issues should be fine today. I can hear, again, everything. The problem was that I wanted the cats to sleep on my desk because they sleep on a table in the living room. And I thought, maybe they'll sleep on my desk if I make an area for them to sleep. So I moved some things. And when I moved the Stream PC Go XLR, there was a wire that was tangled. And so I unplugged it and plugged it back in. But instead of plugging it into line out or line in or whatever, I plugged it into the opposite one. So that's why I couldn't hear. So it was my fault, not the kitten's fault. But nevertheless, it was my fault. There's no crackle today. I don't know why there's no crackle today, honestly. There's no reason, really, for there to be a crackle, so I have no idea. It could just be like... Because I worry about my FBI man, I usually unplug this every night. And I was like, you know what? Technology is not built to last when you plug and unplug it over and over again. So I'm gonna stop doing that. Did you apologize? No, because Gilgamesh still turned the PC off and made me want to die. So I did not apologize to him. Bjorn, thanks for the 300 bits. A crackle. It was a crackle from someone's bum, I think. I've got a game to play today, which we will try. Can disable the power button in Windows. That sounds... Rodney, what do I do if my computer... I need to restart it, but nothing works except the power button? Then what do I do, Rodney? Do I have to plug it? Unplug it or something? You talking about the power button. When I went to go open the video game I want to play, I hovered over the turn the computer off button. And that's your fault. And I just did it again. Because I was describing what I was doing. And then I forgot that that's what I was doing. I just want to live my life. Frankly. Chicken, are you being naughty? Huh? Oh, he meowed at me when I said that. What do you want, chicken? He's crying again. Chicken? You're looking for your brother? He's in the hallway. I hear him being a freak. Right? I'm looking under the... Okay, now where did you go? What do you want, chicken? Huh? He's meowing at me and I don't know why. My little chicken. Okay. Let's see. This should work. Look at this now. A video... Okay. It's because I tabbed out for a moment. Okay, full screen. Oh my god. So those are my options. Okay, understandable. Have a nice day. Don't go up there! If you want to hang out by me, you can. But no PC tower. Are you biting my foot? Stop touching that. I don't even know what that does. Oh my god. No, chicken. No, their names are not chicken. Their names are... different. Are you trying to slide up the pole? What do you want? Use your words. I just call them chickens because I don't know. My little chickens. It's an exclamation of love. Okay. So you don't want to hang out with me in that you don't want to cuddle me. So you want to be bad. Even though you're so cute, you're bad. You're bad. In a cute way. Jeez. Okay, can you get out from under my chair so I can forward? You. He's got no business being so cute, though. Okay, alright. I'm gonna get comfortable. And I'm gonna use my legs to block their way onto the top of the PC. Okay, this video game is like, It says it's supposed to be very similar to doing a real detective's case or something. That's at least their goal. So let me be the judge of that. This game seems to emulate to a certain degree the experience of investigating a murder case. You'll need to search each location carefully, find clues to proceed, and use your observation and deduction skills to uncover the hidden secrets. We recommend writing your own notes or taking advantage of the in-game camera. The game autosaves whenever you enter a location. Should you encounter a bug or problem while playing, use the reload button in the menu. Your game will continue and you will retain everything you found. Up until that point, good luck. You tried it, couldn't get into it, might have to give it another go. We'll see.
Hey, Janet. So the chief has entrusted you with my assignment, hey? I hope it didn't interfere with your weekend plans. Anyway, he told me to call you and fill you in on it. You remember the murder that happened a few years back that was never solved? The one at Paynes Creek where the ex-mayor's wife was killed? Well, the property's being auctioned off soon, so we don't have much time to dig up anything that's relevant to the case. So, see what you can find.
Sure.
Hopefully it'll be something worth publishing. Anyway, take care. See you on Monday. Bye.
What are you saying, Rodney? Assduction? Seduction? Oh, I see. I don't know if seduction helps you solve murder. Who killed Vivian Roberts? The Hartford Times. In Northville... What is NL? North Carolina. Netherlands. New Lampshire. Northern Lion. Northville, Northern Lions. In 1995, 4 years ago, Vivian Roberts, a successful businesswoman and wife of a former mayor, was murdered and dragged to the front of her own home. The case was never solved and the killer was never found. It was rumored that a private investigator was in Paynes Creek sometime later. There's nothing more on that. Last week, we received news that large swaths of Paynes Creek County will be auctioned off soon. We would like to revisit this story and attempt to find out the following. Who killed Vivian? Don't say New Londo. That sounds so dumb. Because, in a funny way. Who killed Vivian Roberts? Because I didn't want you to feel bad about your joke. Because I thought New Londo was funny. But that it was dumb. And that's why it made me laugh. But I didn't want you to think that I was calling you dumb. Who killed Vivian Roberts? What was the motive? What was the murder weapon? Please submit your findings and a front page photograph for your story to be published. Richard Harris, Editor-in-Chief. Don't forget to bring the camera. Oh. Sheriff's Office. Cemetery Gate Padlock 1131. Now, is there a C? Camera button. Okay. Now, how many photos do I get? Notice closed for good. What was the number? 1131. Write that down. Write that down. I don't need a notebook. I have a Twitch chat. Right? Population 0. The font. This font is called Amsterdam Graffiti. You're welcome. I think that's what it's called anyways. Newfoundland and Labrador. New Londo. Why do they got milk in the supplies closet? Some light switches don't work. Find another way to see better in the dark. Who do I feel under my chair? A chicken? You may come here, chicken. No, not there, chicken. 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 Naughty chicken. This way. You can hang out up here, but not on the computer case. Flashlight. L for flashlight. Sir? What seems to be the issue, sir? Why? L? Flashlight. Okay. Moon Cafe. Come check our selection of exquisite recipes to taste. Yeah, I get it's light, but still. Our lattes are known as the best in the county. Come and have a chat with our friendly baristas. If I worked at a cafe, that part of the advertisement was to chat with the people that work there, I would be not as keen, because I would like to just do my job and get that done, because I'm not there to hang out with the customers, dude. The amount of unhinged shit I've heard working as a barista, and the amount of like horrible stories someone has offloaded on, trauma dumped onto me. No, thank you. I'm okay. Lunch and dinner only $9.99 in partnership with blah blah blah. Moon Cafe. Okay, there's a chicken here. Chicken? You may sit with mommy, but only if you're just sitting. Missing child. Joshua S. Taylor. Missing since, 1989. And now it's like 1994 or something like that, isn't it? Fuck off, Beck. You're such an idiot. How did they get a photo of him after he went missing? Fuck off, dude. Retail and, like, customer service. Oh my god, Brian's sleeping in the basket. Anyways, Gilgamesh is playing with his tail and sitting in the space between my ass and the back of the chair. As usual. As usual. Okay. He was 13. Is 13. Biracial. Red hair, brown eyes. This child at 13 is as tall as me. Are you telling chat to wish that was you? Or are you saying that chat wishes that was them? Because that's... Chat said it. Okay. You seem to be a bit confused. Is that the same cat that sniffs your socks? No. They're both messed up in their own way. This child, 5 foot tall and 80 pounds? That's not a lot. This kid's like a little beanpole. He's wearing his favorite blue jacket. He has a scar below his left eye. Vivian Roberts, successful businesswoman and wife of ex-mayor, found dead in front of her home. Is this an AI woman? Third death to strike Paynes Creek in less of a year. At 7:15... Okay, this is important. At 7:15 a.m., Mary Martinez, a maid currently working in the mansion, was retrieving the morning paper when she saw Vivian's body. She immediately called 911. The Paynes Creek sheriff, James Howard, arrived shortly and the victim was pronounced dead. The time of death was estimated to be between 11 p.m. last night and 1 a.m. this morning. The body currently is at the coroner's office waiting for an autopsy. The people of Paynes Creek have started grieving for her. Candles and flowers were placed at the gates in front of her home where she was found. She was indeed a person whom many respected and adored. Her success in business, her loyalty to her family, and her love for the people of Paynes Creek are unsurpassed, and she'll be missed. I hate, like, looking up drawing reference now on Google, and literally everything is AI art. And everything on Pinterest is AI art as well.
Hi, this is Steven. I just wanted to make sure the package was sent. Again, I'm currently at Anne's courtyard. Any extra info you have would be much appreciated. Thank you very much. Talk to you later.
Steven, you son of a bitch. Okay. Scott Brooks, Paynes Creek Trinity Church pastor's son, suspected for killing Vivian Roberts. Witness reported seeing suspect fleeing from murder scene late night. The police apprehended Scott Brooks yesterday. He was residing at Roberts' hunting cabin by the trailhead. Okay. According to a witness who at this time wishes to remain anonymous, he was coming home late on July 19th at around 11:50 p.m. when he saw Scott walking very quickly away from the Roberts mansion heading down to Silver Lake. Okay. Although Scott looked upset, the witness did not think it was unusual until a few days later when he came across the newspaper article and called the police. Shortly after the call was made, the police arrived at the cabin, questioned his whereabouts. He said he did meet her that night, but it had nothing to do with her death. He was later brought down to the station for further questioning. Chicken, do not look at my headphone cable. Okay, so pastor's son is potential suspect. AI Gordon Ramsay, Pinterest is intolerable. I know, it's horrible. They always sucked with their shitty site flooding Google image results that wasn't actually originally posted there. AI generated images have really ruined a bunch of those sites, especially those without good filters. Yeah, the Pinterest shit. Especially because Pinterest is so much of, like, art references. Like, while I've been doing the tarot stuff, I've been looking for tarot artwork. And then not too much of that on Pinterest has been AI generated stuff. I think because it does, like, need words on it or something. I don't know. But, like, any drawing references where I type in woman with dragon, literally all of the Google results are AI. 1998, 1999? I think so. Okay, so County Sheriff's Department. Dear Sheriff James Howard, due to the decreasing population, we have decided to delegate manpower elsewhere. We are informing you that you have been reassigned to Grand County starting May 14th, 1998. So the sheriff was relocated. Content recorded. What? Why am I toggling crouch? Oh. The desk key. The story of Taunty. Okay. Thanks. Search for the keyhole or lock. Unlock. I with inventory. Oh, this is me, Janet Kelly. Use. Open. Oh, my face. Another key. For an old gate. Alright, here is the report, which is an update. Scott Brooks, the only suspect, was apprehended a few days after the body was found. According to our investigation, someone saw him around 11:30 p.m. near the woods north of the mansion. 2 hunters were looking for more wood for their bonfire when they heard shouting. They witnessed Scott and Vivian arguing, however they were too far to hear the content of the argument. 6 months prior to her death, Scott was fired from working at the mansion. She said he was tardy and was rebellious and prohibited him from visiting the mansion and meeting Trisha, who by then had a close relationship with Scott. Was Trisha the maid, I guess? Vivian Roberts' funeral was held this afternoon. Bernard, the butler, Dorothy, the head servant, Derek... Oh my god. The family chauffeur, and his mom, Wanda, who is fighting cancer, attended. Vivian's husband, Charles, came with their daughter, Trisha. Okay. Charles did not utter a word and was quiet. The town came and paid their respects. Halfway through the ceremony, Trisha started to weep loudly. Dorothy, the head servant, brought her elsewhere, and the crying died down. I noticed that Dorothy looked tired. Must have been tough to take care of Trisha. With the loss of her mother and her boyfriend being accused of the killer. The town's becoming a ghost town. Ever since deaths, people are leaving. It's been almost 6 months. Her death still bothers me. Why? What were the motives? Everyone loved her. No one would benefit from her dying. It doesn't make any sense. The hospital is officially closed. The remaining patients have been allocated. Okay. L for light. So I think, have we read every... Okay. Here's the map. Okay, so we're at the sheriff's outpost. We've got to cross Paynes Creek River. There's a hospital, a mansion for the mayor, the Trinity Church, the cemetery, the farmer's market, a photography store, the post office, an inn, and then a road to Old Creek Town, which I think is where... Perhaps that's where the other mansion is. And then there's Pebble Lane and also the hunting grounds, which is where the kid was staying, I think. This toilet texture is a little fucky. Oops. It's so weird to play a game that uses, Jeez, that's loud. One that uses C for crouch and one that uses control for crouch. Okay, I guess we can go. Yeah, the AI stuff is annoying. So far, the cats are just sleeping, so I think they should be okay this time. And not try to fuck everything up, but who knows. Unlock. I. Gate key. The sound effects are so loud and the music is quiet. And the music actually is not that bad. I don't know. Whatever, I'll leave it as intended. Also, let's see. Depth of field bloom brightness. Lens dirt value. Is it a gated community? I'm not really sure what's going on here. Seems like it's just a small town. Okay, so number 2. Number 8. It's M for map. Okay, but we don't know where we are on the map. View. So, the post... Is this the postal service, perhaps? Or just a house, because that's not on there. But maybe they just don't mark the houses on the map. Number 3 is boarded up. Number 12. Number 11. I guess, where would I want to go first? Maybe I go to the... I guess maybe to the inn, which should be over here. Because there's a car here. So that should mean that someone... is here, right? Oh, and there's something on the seat as well. Someone's ID is in there. Oh. FOV 60. True. What if I like it that way? Light switch? Another free flashlight just in case I hadn't gotten the one.
Hi, this is Oliver Gibson. I just wanted to thank you for letting me borrow your toolbox and shovel. I'm currently out of town for a few days, and I didn't get the chance to return it yet. In case you need them, it's currently sitting in my photo lab. Ask Mrs. Patterson for my spare key. Hi, this is Oliver Gibson. I just wanted to thank you for letting me borrow your toolbox and shovel. I'm currently out of town
Shovel
for a
is
few days,
suspicious.
and I didn't get the chance to return it yet. In case you need them, it's currently sitting in my photo lab. Ask Mrs. Patterson for my spare key.
Okay. I wonder... I feel like I want to take notes, but if I... So Mrs. Patterson has the spare key. They should really give you a notebook in the game instead of just say take pictures with the camera, because how do I take pictures of dialogue that's happening? I don't think you can. If I open Notepad. Notepad. Look at this. I have some light mode. Okay. I don't remember that guy's name. Tools and shovel. Mrs. Patterson has key for photo shed. It's probably irrelevant. I don't know. What if it's not, though? Look at this. Oh my god. Blue grapes? They look really good. That type of blue grape. Why does it look so delicious? Locked toolbox. The hospital closes its doors after 60 years of service. Vivian Roberts saw the need to revamp the hospital. She founded the Roberts Relief Foundation with the main purpose to support the needs of the village. So Vivian Roberts helped revamp the hospital and also founded the Roberts Relief Foundation to support the needs of the village. The population had started to decline rapidly. Okay. Hello? What do you mean? What does that mean? What was the writing noise? Video game? It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We are not freaking out, we are not freaking out. They did see that there was like, I know, the cats didn't even have to come here. It was just video game. Surprised Gilgamesh is not freaking out because the wire from the headphones was touching him. But he just sleeping next to me. He just eeping. He eeping. That was not Emp's fault. I think it's because I touched something weird on the newspaper. So I touched this. And then it sounded like it was thought that I exited out of it. Here's the key that you requested. 7 Black Pine Road. Okay, so if I... Does it tell me in my inventory which key it is? Address for the key is written on the paper next to it. So I take a picture of the key. Or of the fucking thing. Now how do I see my photos? Inventory? Tab? What's the control scheme for it? Journal is J? Maybe that. Letter, document, diary, other... I tried camera in inventory. View is grayed out. Video games. Photos is P. P for photos. P for photos. Master photos. Da Vinci. Chambergain. Would you believe me if I said that I didn't mean to say Chambergain and I meant to say Champagne Linger Bowl because I thought it was gonna be funny to say Linger Bowl, and instead I just said Chambergain. Okay, so here's the people that checked in and out. We gotta see what day that the lady was killed. She was killed on... What kind of fucking newspaper doesn't have a date on it? What was that? J? Okay, August 6th, 1995. What does it say? There's a clipping. It wasn't this, was it? I'm trying to see. It's only real it's from the Champagne region. Listen. Here's the murder case report. We've got the diary. He was coming home late on July 19th. July 19th. So I think it was July 19th was the day that... Why wasn't that in the fucking newspaper? Or why didn't the newspaper have a date on it for her death? I'm trying to get comfortable without uncomforting my cat. Okay. So these are all from... July would be 7. And none of these are from July. They're all from... like... March. Oh, I can... Okay, so that's how I take notes of this stuff. Just in case, I suppose. Darts. Locked toolbox. 201. 202. 203. And that was the key for a house. Did not have the key for that. The untextured. Now, why is this locked? What's so important? Oh. Now, do those also open these things? 201? We don't got 201. 202? Okay, so it doesn't... It only works on the rooms, I suppose. Was it a color photo in the paper? Letters or document for in-guest goes into the respective slots. Okay. But the keys for the guest rooms do not open those respective slots. Ooh, those are some good... How come the electricity is still on in the town? And where's the light switch for all this shit out here? Is it this? Here we go. Oh, I was gonna say, didn't I turn that on? But I think it must have been before, the weird crash happened. How to play darts? Okay. How... Did anyone else have to make, like, 1 million fucking, like, pamphlets for school projects, I feel like every time I had a school project, especially at my private school that I went to, we had to make a fucking pamphlet for something. Kids these days will never know. Video game? Enjoy video game? Video game has crashed. Okay. My posh accent. I think this time again it's the whole PC. Oh my god. There's gotta be something wrong. And also, it didn't do this for the like 2 fucking hours that I played what's it called last night? Shadows of Doubt. So why is it doing... I don't even know what it is. Like, there's no reason. I might just have to go back into the PC tomorrow or something and, like, fucking wiggle everything around. I don't even know at this point. Hold on, let me restart this PC. There could be a number of reasons as to why something is broken. I wonder. Because it seems like the entire PC just freezes. Heard the game when you turned it off? I wonder what it is, because it doesn't seem to happen at all when I do anything else throughout the day. But when I... But what game did I play the other day where it was... It's so difficult to sit in a chair and share it with a cat. Bad memory stick. Yeah, it's very weird how it seems to be happening. There was a game the other day too, right? That crashed a couple of times. I wonder what it is. I don't even know. I'll just try to reseat everything tomorrow or something. And wiggle all the fucking wires around. And I wonder if the happens when the game freezes and you have to restart the PC. The entire PC just stops. Like, I can't move the mouse anymore. There's like no sound from anything. And I have to press Control-Alt-Delete doesn't work. Nothing. And then I have to use the power button to turn it off and back on. Yeah, I wonder... Maybe the graphics card is like... I think you saw the mouse moving before change scene. Maybe because I pressed the off button? I'm not really sure. Blue screen view to see if there's a crash dump. No, I need to do that. It's weird. It's just like everything just stops and Control-Alt-Delete doesn't work. Yeah, maybe the graphics card is not set all the way. RAM failure? It might be that as well. I had to replace it in my other PC last year, so maybe it's the sticks of RAM. Okay. If it happens again, maybe I'll try a different game. Because also, if the game opens and it's like, if you get bugs, please use reload, that doesn't, like, give you the best feeling either. Okay. Father Matthew. What can you do? The hooked end of the tool is use a Slim Jim? Okay. Let's take a picture of this just in case. Oh, look at this. Yeah, you're supposed to eat Slim Jim. I have to look at what my CPUs and stuff are. I'm not sure, honestly, off the top of my head. Dorothy's Famous Pies. This was October. Join us to commemorate all the lives that were lost 20 years ago. From what? Because 9/11 hadn't happened yet. Ugh. What other tragedies could possibly have ever happened? Testimonies from the relatives. Interesting. So something happened. Some of the victims were working fathers who were torn away from their families in an untimely manner. Okay, so there's some kind of incident 20 years previous. I think this is by Bert Morisot, by the way. Potentially. Here's some of our usual customers. You might want to memorize this. Is that out of character? Church. Photolab. Robert's estate. Mr. Morris's house. Mrs. Hall's house. Collapsed mine. A war. No, I don't think so. This... What kind of space to sit on a toilet is this? That scared me? Oh. Turdmans. Thank you so much for the 5,000 bits. That is wild. I really appreciate that. The alert is slightly cut off on stream, is it? Well, then it looks even better, perhaps. It's special. Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoy the streams. With the technical issues, I'm always like, oh my god, no one's gonna want to watch my stream ever again because they're gonna be like, this bitch doesn't even know how to use a computer. I do know how to use a computer, but sometimes there's so much that can go wrong with a computer. And then it's just, oh my god, why so much? Why they gotta have so many pieces in them? Oh my god, Rod. Shouldn't even try to deny the smells allegations. Well, the cats be shitting in the litter box, so that's what I'm assuming. Dear Stephen M., thanks for your rent payment. You may pay additional rent because of late charge. Okay. Rosalie. Who are these people? Do they... I don't know if they matter. Not in a mean way. Where's the frickin' hallway light also? Doesn't seem like it's really working. So we have the keys for... We don't have the keys because we died.
Hi, this is Oliver Gibson. I just wanted to thank you for letting me borrow your toolbox and shovel. I'm currently out of town.
I feel like I'm also better equipped to deal with tech issues than a lot of people are.
It's currently sitting in my photo lab.
But some things I'm like, oh my god, what even the fuck? There's so much shit that can go wrong. Like when I had that stick of RAM that was bad last year, or whenever it was, and that was like, we were like, oh, maybe that's what it is, and then it was, which felt lucky to even find out, because it's such a silly thing that just happens sometimes. So I think we've got 202, 203, and 204 we can look at. That's a closet. Oh, sorry, this is 204. At least, hopefully, unlike, what's it called? That fucking... The games I was playing... Bro. Oh, it's a toilet roll. I thought it was like a bunch of bandages or something. Unlike those games I was playing, like, the other night, there's not gonna be any PNG jump scares out of nowhere. The pipe. Okay, so this room doesn't seem to be very suspicious. Where's Mito Choco? The Kackstuhl is free. Mito Choco, are you at work? Mito Choco. It's the weekend, Mito Choco, and the Kackstuhl ist free. Shaking my head when Mito Choco's not here. Mito Choco is streaming. How do you spell Kackstuhl?
Should I turn the power off on them? Oh! Oh! I want to see it. Yeah. Yeah! My favorite character identifying trait of myself.
Mito said, my favorite character identifying treat for my... Treat? Trait. Amazing. Okay, is this 203? Use? No, it's 202, isn't it? Okay. Whoa, there's a lot in here. What am I supposed to do with this thing? I can't even read. They really said, you know what is probably okay to use in a video game is, impressionist art. So let's just grab as much of that shit as we can. Pump it into there. Maybe 201. I don't even got that key, dude. 203. Ugh. I think that's probably a cum rag. See, Kackstuhl? Bro, there's nothing in these hotel rooms. Why am I even in here? I can't even take a shower. So this only one that I can't get into is someone who has a past due. Are they paying rent at the hotel? At the inn? Stephen M. Okay, so I searched 3 hotel rooms for what appears to be no reason. Is it gonna say no, what is it? No le mi tendere or whatever? Or that one bastardist, don't let the bastards grind you down? Someone's glasses? Suspicious. I want to turn them so that I can look through them. Well, it's weird. How do I do it? I'm doing it. Up and down. Whatever. Okay, so... I'm just gonna double check the rooms just in case. But I mean, like, it doesn't really seem like there's anything in here. A light spot on the floor. Sie Kackstuhl. Ein Otter Kackstuhlen. I feel like that's probably how you say other. Another? Ein Otter. Ein Otter. Kackstuhl. Okay, and I can't get into this room. And then, okay, is there anything? There's nothing in there of note besides the Bible. Nothing. The vent? No. So far, nothing. Disappointed? So this did not really seem to help at all. Ein anderer. Die Bible? Und die Bible? Also, it consumed those keys, which is a choice. This is locked. Maybe I should just go around trying to get into places. 7. I thought that was a person. I got a little bit startled. On or off? I can't even interact with that? Why then put it even there? This game is an opposite escape room. Break in. Room. So that's the way to the hospital. Which would be like this way. I guess the lady, like, she helped fund the hospital? Oh, here's the post office. So yeah, it doesn't mark any of the houses on the map, which is kind of strange. Sorry, we're closed. Okay, well. Can I break into a window? How come I can't break into anything? The hell is this place? The water is here. Ja. Und the river. Ja. I'm just looking around. Public hunting area. Trail closed. I thought it said do not fear, and I was like, that's a very strange thing to write on a sign that would say closed. Why don't you like the music, Fov? What's wrong with it? Do you want me to put Evanescence on instead? Are you missing it? Big books, little... Fill in the blank. Music is really low. Fov needs to wake up. True. Fov, do you need someone to wake you up inside? It's the same 10-second loop. I told you, I can put Evanescence on for you. Farmer's market? Farmer's market. Fresh eggs. Specially selected cheeses. Pies, jams, and jellies. This frickin' wine is everywhere. Open the bin. Okay. Worthless. Oliver's photography. Ja, ein abandoned car. The gates. Where's the photography at? Guess it's at the crossroad. Is this not ravaged by looters? Is there radiation? Are you dying? Maybe. Or haunted, I guess? Name one member of Evanescence. Amy Lee. Fov, it's almost as if you still won't hear me. Fov. Fov, it's almost as if I'm trying to break free. Where the fuck is the photography? The fact that there's no, like, house number 23 is here on the map. Okay, so is this the... what is this? The church, I suppose? And then the cemetery is... out and left, maybe? Oh my fucking gosh, not even the church is open? What about the back door? Bro. What are we even supposed to do here? Pip 50 streams. Chromatic aberration. What did you call me? Oh my god. Oh. It says already been unlocked. Why? I don't think I have another key. No, I don't. Timothy Sanders. You're in God's care. May you rest in peace. Andrew Reed. Christopher Burke. Raymond Brown. Gary Roberts. Madeline Roberts. Wow, Gary really had to stay outside the gate, eh? Sarah, Trisha, Vivian. Those we love will never go away. Is there a button to press on the back of the gravestone, perhaps? What would you do if your name, word for word, was on here? Would you freak out? Oh, what the heck is this now? A weird little unmarked grave. A nice rock. Depends on the dates. True. Okay, so what even now? So we've been in the cemetery, there was nothing there. We can't get into the church. The farmer's market was fucking abandoned, of course. If I go along this path and take maybe the second left I can take after the farmer's market. I want to see if the photography... I don't have a key to anywhere now. Because all the keys were for the hotel. I suppose. Okay, is the photography... Bro, everything's fucking locked. I look at P for photographs. There's something about the photography place, wasn't there? I thought there was. Or the guy. Don't you have a key for number 7? Oh, it must be left at the hotel because I was eviscerated in a video game. A hospital? Yeah, I think the hospital. Okay. I figured probably going to the hospital next. Okay, 7 Black Pine Road. Let's try going there. The town, the hospital, and the mansion. Okay. But what if I give Gilgamesh a nice little pet? What if I love him with all of my heart? Mr. Gilgamesh. When Evelyn was visiting Oh my gosh, Gilgamesh was her little buddy, dude. And Brian would hang out with her too. She was sitting on the couch watching some Monster High stuff. She brought her dolls. And Brian was just flopped on the couch next to her. Like, I don't know if they were like... Because she's 5, so she's not a baby. But I don't know if they were like... She's a baby just like me. She pet them nicely. She was pretty good. The only thing was I was like... I was like, don't pick them up because they're just babies. And so all of their little, like, things inside of them are still small. And it's easy to injure them because they're just babies. Black Pine Road? Okay, so this one. So she was okay about that, but then I think she was picking them up sometimes when I didn't see. I did tell her too, like, they're still babies so they don't know how to put their claws away. And things like that, but she was pretty good. 7 Black Pine Road. Okay, 34, 36. Pebble Lane. I feel like 7 Black Pine Road would not be on Pebble Lane. 9. But yeah, she did all right with them. Number 7? Not this one. Bitch. What's this say? Children must be supervised. Imagine having the idea that a children's park would be really good to be not only accessible by a bridge, but to first of all be surrounded by a river and rocks and nothing else. Bridge to Terabithia. Oh. Everyone was just re-traumatized from those words, Elliot. I know, Evie must have been sneaking them treats and stuff. Because I was like, bro, they don't even want to hang out with me, dude. What do you mean, what? Hedwin, were you giving treats to the cats so that they would like Evelyn? Town Center Drive. Is number 7? Because that's 36. 39. The numbers seem to be going up. And it would be really fucking helpful. Oh my god. Seven Black Pine Road. Okay, so it goes all the way back to the fucking start. 16. 12. 10. If the map included actually the houses' addresses... Oh my god. 8. Me. 7. 2. 3. 11. Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm about to do it. 5. 7. What the fuck is this game? I know, Fov. I know they usually do, like, in America, odds and evens being on the different side of the road. But it doesn't appear as if that... Oh, I've had my flashlight on this whole time. Alright, we're searching this place top to bottom. No stone will go unturned. We'll go Uthgird. Okay. So someone requested a key for this place. And someone was And that someone was potentially someone that worked at the hotel. Why is there a Kackstuhl in the kitchen? Excuse me? What the fuck? God. It would be helpful. I don't know if it's supposed to be like, we want there to be atmosphere, so not all of the, hello? Not all of the houses have electricity. I guess there's a good reason why this one doesn't. Because it was burned down. Premium rums. I would like to read the paper. Dear Daniel, how have you been, my son? It has been a while since I last wrote to you. I'm getting much better now. Dr. Johnson has assured me that I am recovering well. I'm now working full-time at the mansion. The hallucinations are gone. There are just 2 more checkups to do and I'll be done with rehab. How's Mom doing? Is she still working at that restaurant? I hope she spends enough time with you. I don't blame her for leaving. Leaving! And I wish I could be there for you. I am sorry things turned out this way and I turned into Billy Butcher. Please forgive me. I've been saving my money and I plan to. Gilgamesh is so cute. Okay, so Daniel's father was having hallucinations and seeing Dr. Johnson at the hospital while working full-time at the mansion. Can you imagine I did that and the house just literally exploded like the memes where something happens? Like when someone's like, oh my god, this cat like ran really fast, and then they just have like that explode. Could be bad. Could be bad. Might ceiling titty. Could be bad. For us. Satan, Satan, Satan. 1 candle knocked over. The ritual is completed. Diary. I hate to admit it, but Scott is a good kid. He's hard-working, takes care of me when I'm drunk, and he's a man of his word. I'm starting to like him. Did I see her again? How can that be? Why doesn't the medication work anymore? Did he give me cheap pills? No, that can't be. He's as guilty as I am. I just take a picture of this person's journal. I cannot abandon me. Ever since Scott asked about her, I've been starting to see Sophia again. Why did he have to mention her? I need more pills. I think I'm going crazy. I know I'm a sinner. I'm going crazy. No, nothing will do. We'll bring her back. I pray for our sins do not pass down. Forgive for what I've done. Mr. Gilgamesh, how can you be so cute? With your little bald lip. He's got a bald lip. Uh-oh. It's the thing that I don't like in content when they're like, hey, how do we drive this story forward? Looks like we're missing a drug overdose. Video games and movies when they need something for the plot. Drug overdose. Hey, how do we propel this story forward? What are we missing? What are we missing? I don't think we've written in a drug overdose yet. It's fine. I don't know if that's what it is. They could have also just been storing their M&Ms in these and then dropped them all over the floor by accident. Okay, so we can't get into this door, which is jammed. I feel like we've seen everything in here. So now we should go to the mansion, I think. Yeah, he could have just taken them as prescribed and as scheduled. And then just... Excuse me, didn't you know what happened at this house here? I'm investigating a murder, and I was wondering if you've seen anyone what's been doing a murder around here. Oh, maybe you can't hear me over the water. Excuse me. The town has been abandoned and I'm looking for someone what's committed a murder. Have you seen anything suspicious? It's okay. You seem to have run away. I was going to come over and ask you. One moment. Think I can access it. Nope. She's not helping. Excuse me. I'm investigating a murder. I saw I were watching you, and I'd have to say, do not go to that mansion. You should not be sticking your bloody nose where it doesn't belong. Evie called Pedguin a plonker, and I lost my mind, by the way. Which I was reminded of because I was about to call the ghost a plonker. She called him a cheeky... Like, did she say silly plonker, maybe? I think she must have learned that from his mum, Nana. Because she also learned, there's something else she was saying. It's a children word, I see. And then we were playing Mario Party, and Pedguin let her win one. And I was like, bro, I gotta teach her the real world. And so I absolutely destroyed her into the ground. And I ended the game with 4 stars and everyone else had 0. And she got mad. And she threw the controller and said the game was stupid. But she wasn't too bad about it, but she was not happy. That's for sure. Okay, this is the hospital. But I was like, there's no way I'm taking it easy on her in these mini games and shit. No way. And then also, there was one moment where she got this lucky thing. Like I landed on her steal a star trap. And then I was kind of pissed off because I was like, bro, you didn't even work for that. And then she landed on another thing that was like, this person gives this person this item. And so it was like a star. And then she almost made it so that I had to give her another star, which I would have been so angry. But instead it was she had to give me back the star that she'd just taken from me. And I was like, ooh. Ooh. I said, it's okay. I was like, thanks for holding that for me. I'll take it back now. Me lets my 5-year-old daughter win a minigame by killing Boba. Boba gives me the evilest evil eyes ever eviled. Yeah. Yeah, she got the star from me and then I ended up getting it back because of the unfortunate thing that she stepped on. And then I said, thanks for holding that for me. She's gotta learn, okay? Head told her, he's like, Emily's really good at this game. She's really good at Mario Party. She's 5. Listen, don't even be fooled that she is a sweet little angel, because she's not. She's not a sweet little angel. This will be a core memory. I think she forgot on purpose, because she started sulking, and I was like, this is not even fun to win anymore, because she was upset about it. But then drop kicked her when they were playing pretend wrestling. I did. I said, do you know what happened in 1999? I'm going to tell you about Hell in a Cell. This is the Roberts family. Vivian, Guy, and Trisha. Free flashlight. Exactly. She needed to know, dude. She needed to know. The problem is that when I'm around children, I am still in the mindset of being the oldest sibling. And so, no matter if I'm like their aunt or whatever I am to them, to me, I'm still the oldest sister, and so I must behave and as such and fill that role. And so that's what it is. The oldest siblings are cunts. Well, the reason is because we didn't get away with anything. And then once your parents have the oldest kid, they're like, oh my god, that was so much effort to like make rules and stuff. I'm not going to do that anymore. And so the younger ones get to do anything. Yeah, I literally am like, okay. Because also, she gets mad at you if you tell a joke, which is like lying to her or whatever. And so last time she visited, she didn't want to eat this macaroni and cheese at this restaurant. And I was like, she'd been talking about her best friend at school. And her best friend at school, let's say her name's Stephanie. And I was like, oh, you know what's funny is the other day Stephanie wrote me a letter and she said she went to that restaurant once and she really loved that macaroni and cheese. And Evelyn got so pissed off at me. She's like, you don't know her. And I was like, why'd she write me a letter then? And she's like, she did not write you a letter. I was like, that's weird because she did. And she said she loves mac and cheese. And she got real mad at me and she's like, I'm not talking to you anymore. And I was like, that's okay. I'll go talk to Stephanie. And then this time, because she said that if you lie, you go to jail. Because she knows someone who's a barrister. And so I guess that goes for fibbing, but it only works for if you're like fibbing to her. But if she tells a fib, like that she washed her hands and she didn't, then she's not going to jail. But it's one of her family members is a barrister. And so whatever that is. And so she got mad at me again because I was like, what if because we were talking about joking and lying, and I was like, it's fine if you joke, or even if you tell a lie, if it's like a silly lie. I was like, for example, if I told everyone that I saw you poking Gilgamesh in his bum, that's pretty funny. And she got real mad, and she's like, I did not poke him in his bum. And I was like, I saw you poking him in his bum. She's like, I was not doing that. She's like, you're gonna go to jail because you're lying. And I was like, I'm telling a silly joke. She got kind of mad about that one. And I was like, okay, fine, you weren't poking him in his bum. There are a lot of other moments where we're having a fun time. And I'm not being a big sister energy to her, but also she is an only child, so she's got to wake up to the real world. She went to Boba's house and poked Gilgamesh directly in the ass. I was like, okay, we're gonna see Gilgamesh, so could you please resist from poking him in the bum? Get thrown in the liar's volcano. Why do you hate only children? Well, I was an only child for like 9 years, and I think kids that are only children have to be humbled a little bit. Because, like, I was not good at, like, sharing things. And I think I still have a lot of that where I'm like, if anyone touches any of my stuff, I really don't like it. Which I also don't know if that's autistic stuff, too. But, like, come on, dude. You gotta learn to, like, have some fun. So we got her to be okay with lying. Because we were like, if you tell a really obvious lie that's funny... I was like if you say that Ped has blue hair, then we know that that's a joke. And so then anytime that she told a joke, we were pretending to arrest her. So she would say, that doggy has, that doggy's driving a car or something. And then we would fake arrest her, so she thought it was funny. So She learned lying can be fun too, as long as it's okay. But then she said the church is on fire, and that we were like, that's a bad lie to tell. That's an example of not a good joke. That's a pretty bad joke. So we had to distinguish some things. Yeah. But regardless of if we were like, it's okay to tell a joke, I think she does do that stuff anyways, but that she doesn't want us to tell jokes. We do have a lot of fun. No, she has a good time. All right, let's read about Dr. Henry Johnson, who is treating that guy found drowned in vehicle at the bottom of Cherry Creek Lake for as long as 15 days. A burgundy car. A swimmer who chose to remain anonymous said he was diving in the lake and saw a car, swam towards the vehicle, was shocked to see a body, called the police. The body had been in the water for 10 to 15 days. Confirmed that he last checked into the hospital June 28th. And the woman died in July. Okay, no one filed a missing persons report because they didn't even realize. Boba when a 5-year-old enters the room. That is not true! I did not suplex anybody. Did that link instantly die? I hate everything. No, it was fine. I saw it. Listen. You gotta grow up sometime. When she was mad about Mario Party, I was like, alright. Like, before we started playing, I was like, remember, sometimes you lose. Sometimes you lose when you play a video game. You don't win every time. I didn't let her win any mini games, but I think she still, like, won a couple here and there, especially the ones that were luck-based. A spatula. I don't think there's gonna be anything in these, like, miscellaneous cabinets. Anyone delivering food to church on Saturdays, lock all the doors. And return the key under the flower pot. I knew there was gonna be a key like that. Hi, Spooky. Lose every time. No, I don't believe that. I don't. She'll kick my ass when I'm old. It's possible. But also, then I'll have had a million more years of experience at Mario Party than she will. I think, like, my older sibling energy is just too strong. Because I've been doing the, older sibling thing now for 33 years. So, they were doing motion-controlled Mario Party games at first. And there was one where you had to, like, you had to, like, row a boat like this. And then there was, like, a bicycle. And Evie got really mad because she couldn't get the bicycle one to work. And I was like, I'm so glad that I didn't see that one. Because if she was trying to ride a bicycle doing motion controls in Mario and it wasn't working and then she got angry, I probably would have had to laugh. And there's, like, another point. There's something that happened and we were like, oh, watch out for that. And then she, like, stepped on it in the video game and it, like, was something really bad. And I tried really hard not to laugh. And I didn't. Listen, she'll be fine. Ped's brother is like... Ped's brother is the older brother as well, which is why Ped is such a, what is it? A rollover? Because Ped's the younger one. So that's why he's like, gotta let her win. Because he's the youngest. So he knows what it's like to get steamrolled by your older sibling. Pushover, that's the one. Gentlemen? No, I don't think it is. Vivian's tea schedule. Okay. Why? Okay. So we're at the mansion then. Not the hospital, right? I was at the hospital and I was like, no, I don't want to be here yet. Okay, the balcony is locked. That's locked. Night, Sandown. I was meant to be the middle child, but ended up being the youngest one. Sheet to count scores for pool. I think being the youngest one is probably the best outcome. Oh, it was a coal mine incident. 20 years ago, 6 members and 13 others from towns nearby were in the mine when it was demolished. It belonged to the Roberts Mining Company. Vivian Roberts, who had just married into the Roberts family, started a fundraising event that raised $96,000, contributing $24,000 from her own company. What we can do now, so okay, the Roberts owned the mine, but Vivian helped raise money to help the people. Da Vinci's wine. Were you still the shortest one? Yes. My brother and sister have a different dad than me. And my dad's side of the family is all very short, and my mom is not very tall. And my stepdad's not very tall either. But my brother is like almost 6 feet tall, and he's the youngest. I left the key in the kitchen drawer. Me. I shouldn't search the kitchen drawers. There's not gonna be anything in them. It's okay though, because even though I'm short, I got the thick gene from my dad's side of the family. And my sister was skinny. My sister, she would like send me these TikToks that she was doing. And she was like, she was in her, oh, another baby approaches the beacon? Come on, little baby. Brian has learned, that thing that cats do, like rub against your legs. Okay, well, you're taking advantage of the situation. Okay, if you're gonna go on the desk, it has to be away from the keyboard, because I need to use that. But you may also sit on the chair with me. Okay, you can go over here. Not behind, because you see the spray bottle is there just to warn you away. He doesn't want to talk, though. He wants to be naughty. Isn't that right, sir? Oh my god, he's looking at me with his head completely sideways. Okay, sir. Can you poke me like that here, though? So that people can see you and think that you're cute, mister. Mister! My sister was in her 20s and she would send me these TikToks she made where she was like shaking her butt or something, and I was like, girl, what even are you trying to move around? Because there's nothing back there. And she was so funny. Brian, lay down on the desk. Find a place you want to lie down. He has so many whiskers on his face. What do you want? He's stretching in front of the monitor. He wants to... No! Why do you want to go behind... Why do you want to step on the Go XLR and go behind the monitors? That's Naughty Boy Town. Naughty Boy Town. Can you see him in this? No, he's right off screen. Oh, so you want to get down then? You didn't want to hang out with me. You just wanted to touch my stuff. And now he's going to eat his food. Little man. He's very cute. I call him my princess boy. To me, Brian is a girl. Brian has girl energy. So it's my cat. I can headcanon what I want. Brian is a girl to me. But also a boy. There's a key in the kitchen. In the kitchen drawer. Bro. Right? Little man. Gilgamesh is behaving, just eeping. In the kitchen drawer. This is a kitchen. 101% kek. Adios instead of Cheerios. There were some unchecked drawers. Is it gonna be like round the... How am I can even get in there? That's a drawer. These are cabinets. Stupid key. Oh. Shopping list for the birthday. Chicken? I'm watching you, chicken. Do you want to come back up here, chicken? Why can't you just take a nap like Gilgamesh is? He's playing with my makeup bag that's under the chair now. Help, my face. The mousse is soft? What do you mean mousse? Mousse? That made me want some dessert. What's tomorrow, Sunday? Trying to think of my schedule this week. Okay. Unlock with I and the key. So this is the servant's room key. Clock changes tonight. Oh no. Does that mean I lose an hour or I get one? Where's the Brian gone, Mr. Gilgamesh? He's still under the chair, and he's licking... How come cats eat their food and then lick all over themselves so that they stink like their food? I need to report Scott to Bernard. His suspicious acts are getting out of hand. Today I saw him peeking in from the window. I was wondering if, like... the wife was, like, having an affair with the son of the pastor or something. Also, I don't know how old he is. We go to... It will be 4 hours difference now to Eastern time, I believe. A diary.
I was cleaning the mansion attic today when I found Derek and Wanda's old stuff. I asked Derek about it and he told me he used to live here with his mum till he was about 6 years old. It felt quite nice talking to him. I had to interact with Bernard today. You little fucker. No!
You may... Okay, are you gonna come on here and then be mean to Gilgamesh? Is that what's happening? Okay, are you also want to lay behind my back? Where there's no room for 2 cats. What's going on? Oh my goodness. Chicken. Look what you've done. Your brother is upset now and he... Oh, you're chewing on the headphones cable directly while I'm watching you. Now Gilgamesh has moved to the front of the chair, under my leg. You're chewing the headphones cable. You're being naughty. Now he's biting my hoodie string. What a bad little guy, dude. What a bad little guy. And Gilgamesh had to move because his brother was bothering him. Go to sleep. I've got barely any room on this chair. For me. You little fucker. You little fucker. Why are you licking your paw so much? You stink. You stink like salmon oil, you little fucker. Had to interact with Bernard today. His wrist was swollen. He fell rock climbing. He can't help with writing Easter invitations this year. I told him he only needs his right hand for writing. He looked at me like I was joking. How would I know he's left-handed? That's going to be important. Dorothy asked me to help clean her house tomorrow. I thought she lived in the nanny's room. She said she hasn't used the house for the past few months. She'll be 60 this year. The address is 40 Black Pine Road. Trisha and Vivian had an argument during dinner. Vivian is thinking to send Trisha to college, but Trisha wants to be with Scott. She's not thinking straight. I was about to clean the gallery when I noticed the door was already slightly open. I looked inside and saw Mr. Roberts standing in front of a painting. Right before I left, I heard a faint click. As he was leaving the gallery, I hid in the staircase hallway. Okay, are you going to go down there with your brother now? Is it naughty boy time? Okay, you're tangled in the Or did you just want to steal his spot? Okay, I don't think playtime should happen on the limited space that is my chair. And he's been Mufasa'd. And I don't think he knew how far away the floor was. Because he had panic in his eyes. Go get him then. Huh? Not me. Oh my god. What's going on, dude? Look at this guy down here is just misbehaving. Okay, now you're making me look like I'm lying. Making me look like I'm lying. Where's Gilgamesh? He's gotta slurp his water, dude. He's gotta slurp. Anytime he wakes up from a nap, he's like, it's slurping time. Okay, I noticed the door was slightly open. He's standing in front of a painting. It's a painting of an old woman with a white headband. There's a grand party to celebrate her birthday. She will be 21. Scott and Trish are meeting in the shed behind the mansion, which is their secret hideout. Oi, chicken! No headphones cable. Now he's attacking my leg. Oi! Go play with Gilgamesh with your little needle-ass claws, dude. Okay, he's won the chair. Where did he go? I don't even know. Dr. Johnson is dead. He was head of the hospital and also the family doctor. They came by and asked if Vivian would go down for an interview. I was nervous, but she was calm. Everything was okay. His death was purely an accident. That's so strange. Hello, Bento. I hope you're having a fun time at Comic-Con. Okay, so we've got like a lot of things. So we could go... That guy's left-handed. There's an address we could go to. But I don't have the key for it. We can go in the shed behind the house. I stumbled across a pile of letters full of negative comments addressed to her. Why does she keep them? She doesn't deserve to be attacked by these faceless cowards. It's not her fault that her business deals can't please everyone. Interesting. Why are you absolving the rich of their misdeeds? Huh? They can be responsible, don't you think? How many times do you think there's been a monster outside in a video game that I haven't noticed? The children are both slurping their water. I hate that none of the fucking lights in this house work. Shifts. Okay, so who was... Can we see who was on shift? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday are the days of the week. And Vivian was murdered July 15th. Did some of my photos get deleted or what? Or were they from... Because I'd taken photos of the ladies fucking... before the crash. It looks like some of them got deleted. Right? J for journal. Oh, I guess... Okay, so it's taken a lot of these. That's good. 7:15 a.m. Scott Brooks. July 19th at 11. Does it say what day of the week it was anywhere on July 19th? Unless I can Google that in real life to see July 19th. What was it? 1995 or something? See, this has... Oh, and so this was the 13th. He'd been dead for... like 2 weeks or something. July 13th, 1995. It doesn't say the date. Don't know why this newspaper... I guess maybe it's clippings or something. I don't see any days of the week, though. Does the Vivian Roberts' death say the day of the week? Was retrieving the morning paper. No, I don't think it does. Dear Daniel, the case report. August 6th. I almost touched the button to shut everything off again with my toe. It says this morning. It does, but this doesn't say... what day of the week it was, anyways. July 19th. That's when she died. Doesn't say the day of the week on this one either. Yeah, it's funny because yesterday when they shut down the PC, I had literally, earlier that day, ordered a... It's called like a missile switch or something like that, which is a cover that goes over the power button. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to order 2 of these just in case. I've never had to use them, or I've never had any of the cats turn off the PCs, but just in case. And then that's the day that they did. Mido! Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. You'll have to go back and see the chair. True. So if there was morning... Mary Martinez in the morning. So... Mary's not on this list. Hello, Kiki. Alright, well... We'll take a picture just in case. Nothing. 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 A key. For what, though? Bernard! There's something... What was she saying about Bernard? I had to interact with Bernard today. This was in June. And then that's when the birthday party was as well. She was murdered at night. She was. However, if we figured out who was on the morning shift... Let's say Martinez was on the morning shifts for Monday. Because she found the body in the morning. So we would know that the night before would be Sunday night. But we did not get that information. Okay. Did I try all of these doors? Is this where I came from? There's the patio. Alright, I think then we can explore downstairs. Hello, Jade. So it could have only been Tisha on Monday? But that just said who found it, did it not? At 7:15 a.m., Mary Martinez, a maid working in the mansion, was retrieving the paper. And it didn't say Mary Martinez on any of those things. A maze. What's worse than a murderer? A maze. Yeah. This place is got too many rooms. Security room. Maybe. A house entrance key. I did get into the house already. So, yeah. Where was that chore list thing again? Was it around that way, maybe? This place has got too many fucking rooms in it. Too many goddamn rooms. Oh my god, literally it goes on forever and I'm not good at knowing where I am. Oh. Ooh, what's this creepy room? Bugaro? Spotted? Da Vinci. Same as before. Some guy. Still life. More impression. Fuck off, they've put the Mona Lisa in this house, dude. Fuck off, they did that. The Last Supper. Okay, so first of all, what is the point of putting some of these in here? Because you know they ain't the real ones. This is my Monet. And I put it next to my Da Vinci's. I put it next to all of my Da Vinci's. I'm a big fan of Da Vinci. We went hunting this afternoon. Scott's quite a fast learner and has good manners too. Told him to call me Charles, but he says he'll call me Mr. Roberts. He almost got a deer. Trisha's been rather obvious in her interests. He's a good-looking young man and respectful to others. There's nothing wrong with being an orphan. If there is, it's the parents' fault. I know that she fancies him. I've grown to like him too. Today is Mom's death anniversary. It's been 18 years. I paid my respects at the tombstone. Vivian wasn't feeling well and chose not to come. So I asked Scott to accompany him. He brought fresh lilies. He said the lilies suggest the soul return to peaceful state. He's like a son to me. Vivian is always getting sick during this time of year. Is she just a massive bitch? I knew our relationship would not be as close as we had it, but ever since Vivian discovered my affair, she hasn't been the same. She once joked to her friends during a dinner that all politicians are alike. So she has learned to close one eye. Sometimes I feel sorry for her. I think it was because of Trisha that she didn't leave me. Okay, you fucking idiot. Sometimes I feel sorry for my wife that I had an affair on. Sometimes I feel just a bit sorry for her. And I've got my little cabinet in the hallway where I keep nothing at all. I've been here for almost 3 months. Everyone treats me well. Most of the workers have been here a long time. Dorothy is the oldest maid. And then Bernard. They don't talk to each other. They are in charge. Charles and Vivian never hang out. Bro, are you going nutty on my backpack strap, you little fucker? Is Gilgamesh shitting again? Dude. Yeah, everyone just kind of left their diaries. It must be like Chernobyl. Vivian was passing by and I broke the vase. I thought she would fire me, but she said I could have tea with her. I told her I want to own a deli. She said I could do it. Wanda is sick. I've heard she has cancer. It has been 2 months since I took over for her. Her son Derek stays with her whenever he's not driving for Charles. They're helping her with finances. Andrew shouted at me for walking on the grass, but I didn't think I stepped on it, but he is drunk. Scott said to ignore him. I would have assumed that Scott was Andrew's son if I had not known that Father Matthew adopted him years ago. Okay, so this girl had a crush on... Mary Martinez had a crush on Scott as well. The son of the preacher, but adopted by the preacher. The son of a preacher bed. The only one who could ever reach me. Influential citizen. Okay. Have we seen everything down here? We need to go look in the shed, which was the secret hideout of the... two. Oh! I don't think I have to take pictures of these. Hello, Panda Jade. If you are scared of locked doors and empty drawers. Yeah, there's not much has happened. There was a creepy girl standing in the forest. But even that was not that big of a deal. Oops. That's the second floor map, which is actually useful. They're fighting over who gets to pull on the straps of my backpack. It's false advertising, creppy games. Well, I thought it was going to be a little bit creppy or spoopy. But neither. It's locked. The small wine cupboard is locked. Not trying boobs. It could have been. We gotta go check the sex shed that the teens were hanging out in. Is this a shed? Rich people. Shaking my head. Okay, it's the garage. Da Vinci wine. It's everywhere, guys. Is this the shed? Must be. This is more acceptable as a shed to me. Also, why have all of this room and not have a pool, dude? Oh, did I know what the code was? $19.95? I don't think that was it, was it? It was one of the diaries. Ugh. Chickens? Mr. Chicken. Wait.
I do find in my backpack.
1131. Yeah, that was at the start for the cemetery. Where was the one where it was like... Maybe it's Charles? No, that was the dad. There was one of the other maids that were like... They're hanging out in the shed. Oh, I think it was this, because she was like... Most of the workers have been here a long time. I broke the vase. Andrew shouted at me. I thought it was a frickin'... Yeah, Fox got a new kitten after they were here seeing this kitten. These kittens. They got the fever. The guy was left-handed. The lady lived at 40 Black Pine, but I don't think we even have the key for that. Here, the... Whose fucking diary was this? Because I'm pretty sure I don't have it in my notes. 1995. Trisha and Scott are meeting at the shed. Should I tell her? 1995. Oh, there's a second tab for it. I guess I can't get into the shed yet. Maybe. What's this way? Everything's fucking locked, dude. I have no keys. Except for the fucking... entrance for the mansion? Is this a mansion entrance? No. Was the girl here? I don't think so. Left-handed people were considered witches in 1995? Is that the girl up there? Oh, I think it's one of those bottles of wine.
Wait, chickens! You naughty!
No, behind the computer playing. You can. There's literally the entire rest of the room.
Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Get him.
Yep. He's gone the other direction. He's gone the other direction. The girl. 1995 was before I was born. What even does that mean? The entrance key? This is a house. Oh! This must be for... "40 Black Pine Road." Let's go there. Me dingus. You dingus. Angus, I missed your resub. I'm sorry. 25 months. I wonder if you'll find another key there. I know. Where's the girl at? Who is there? Look at this, a little pathway. Round to the back. 40? It was 40 Black Pine Road, right? I think this... So is this guy the mayor? I didn't think they were like the mayor's family. 39. 40. Wow. This has to be it. That has to be it.
chicken, Nutty.
Here, just have this.
Chicken. Why are you leaving the room now that I turned the light on, huh?
They're so silly. These guys, dude. Chicken? Look, your spring is there. It's your favorite one. Spring toy. Old cardboard. Yeah. They're zooming. These boys are zooming. They're so good, little baby boys. I'm gonna look at this door in the video game again and try to unlock it, but it doesn't. You don't really need to see it anyways because it. I don't understand what I'm meant to find then. 40 Black Pine Road. This has to be it. I don't know. They do love that pig, and I don't understand it. Use. This game is... it has potential, but it's just like... It's just... like, door... It's just... Find key. Find key. Find key over and over. You want to find key? Find key! Find key! Maybe next time I will play... What's it called? Shadows of Doubt. Time after time. Alright, maybe I'll go eat my dinner or something. I want to play Shadows of Doubt. Also. But... like, off-stream. But I don't want to, like... do it too much. Because I did the tutorial off-stream. These little chickens.
Chicken.
Help me end this stream, Gilgamesh. Come here, chicken. Sing time after time. If you're lost, you will run and you will find me. Time. I wish you could have seen his face for that. He was just... he was letting it happen. He was confused. But he was... letting it happen. Alright, Gilgamesh, we gotta say bye to everyone. Can you say bye? Tell them we will see them on... Don't. Whatever you're thinking about doing. Don't. Alright. Let me find someone to raid. Tell them we'll see them on Tuesday, I think, Gilgamesh. Tell them that. Alright, go solve crimes with Zirconics. Maybe Zirk will be solving better crimes than I am. He likes the headset because he tries to eat the horn. He's standing on my head. Okay. What do you want to accomplish with this? Okay. You've lost privileges to saying goodbye to everyone. Can you do it? What is... You don't know how your little body works, do you? Okay. It's naughty time. He's found his tail again. Sir? Sir? Mister? Mr. Gilgamesh? Mr. Gilgamesh? Mr. Gilgamesh? Mr. Little man? Little chicken? This guy, dude. This guy. Alright, goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.